Welcome to the Bitchin' Kitchen. This week I thought about doing something a little different, so I'm going to be making a chickpea breakfast scramble. Some other weeks I'll probably throw some breakfast burrito recipes or some other breakfast recipes that I make with this. But right now we're just going to start with the base. So if you look over here, we have our chickpea flour. You're going to need 1 cup of that. And we got garlic powder, salt. We just pour those in there dry. Half a teaspoon of each, give or take a little bit, depending on how you like it, or half a tablespoon. And we got about half a teaspoon of smoked paprika and tumeric, ground up. For a little bit more flavor, I like to add just a dash of seasoned salt. Just give it a little toss. And then you're gonna have 2 cups of boiling water. We have that right over here. I like to use a kitchen mixer. You can use your hands, well, not your hands, but hand mix, because you just gotta mix it in while it's boiling, and you're basically gonna make what looks like a gooey yellow lumpy pudding. You're gonna mix it together. We'll warn you, it does like to bubble up quite a bit. Those chunks should just smoothen out as you mix. And do this for about 30 seconds or so until you have a nice texture. Make sure you get all the flour and everything in there. Right. So this will be all ready now. This is kind of what our end product here looks like. Then you're going to take, I use an 8x6 when I make it in this size. You can up the recipe, it's pretty simple. If you wanted to make it for, you know, multiple people or multiple weeks, it keeps pretty well. You're just going to spoon it out, put it in a greased baking dish. I like to smooth it out just because, but it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do at this point, and I'm not going to waste the time and show you what, but we're going to just put this in the fridge. Now, I have a lid for it for actually just saving it in this dish. Make sure you put the lid on afterwards, because otherwise the water gets trapped in there. It gets this nasty layer of water, and then you have these kind of soggy end product. So we'll put it in the fridge initially. It takes about 2 hours to solidify, but it kind of forms an egg-like texture. Then you just cut off how much you like, put it in the pan and fry it just like you would scrambled eggs. Piece of cake. So we're going to the fridge. And in just a couple hours, you're ready for breakfast. Easy one to prep. I like to do that on Sundays. Prep me for the week. I can make some breakfast scrambles every day. Comment, subscribe, all the stuff that YouTube people say. And I'll see you next time.